Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm with SuperFlow dynamometer and flow benches. Today in this video, we're going to talk about the Orifice calibration of the 1020i flow bench. A good calibration ensures accuracy, standardization, and repeatability in measurements. This will assure reliable benchmarks and results long term. Before we begin, I would recommend you reference the most current 1020 operation manual for all the operation and safety aspects of the bench. There's two main safety points I want to make. One is to make sure the power requirements meet the facility standard or the specs listed in our manual. And number two, make sure all the side panels are on and secure on the bench while in operation. This 1020i is mainly for our industrial market. Most of our customers use it to flow catalysts across a wide variety between cars and all the way up to heavy-duty semi-truck. What they mainly look for is the test pressure and flow pressure across the catalyst set at a desired CFM. This 1020i mainly only flows in intake, whereas the counterpart, the 1020, flows intake and exhaust. And this isn't to be confused with the standard 1020 bench that we produce for our performance customers. Before we get into our Orifice calibration, I wanted to do a walk around and component identification with you. Right now, we are going to start on the right-hand side of the bench as you face it. Before opening any of the panels, please refer to standard lockout tagout procedures. We don't want this powered on if you're doing any type of work inside the bench. As you see here, in the right-hand side, we have a control box, as well as the power input, and then a VFD to control our AC motor. Inside the control box here, we have a Wago PLC, a standard power supply, two pressure transducers, and as well as a barometric pressure sensor. In addition to the Orifice calibration, the accuracy of the Orifice calibration is very dependent on the accuracy of these pressure transducers. To calibrate those, please refer to our 1020i flow bench manual. Moving over to the left side of the bench, as you face the front, once you remove the side panel, you'll expose the motor and blower assembly. Before you get to the pulleys, as you see here, there will be a pulley cover. Once you remove that, you'll have the big pulley connected to the AC motor. The smaller black pulley is connected to the blower, and then we have a tensioner pulley. Connecting everything is a belt. This belt should be inspected every 6 months or replaced about once a year, dependent on average usage throughout the year. During your inspection period, if you see any noticeable wear or deficiencies in the belt, it should be replaced immediately. Maintenance on the bench is directly correlated to the accuracy and performance of the flow bench. Moving to the top of the bench, you see this is our Orifice plate assembly. On top right here, we have our daily reference plate. Beneath that is the main Orifice cover. It is housed under 8 screws. I removed those already. And beneath that, you'll find your sealing gasket. It's important to inspect this frequently for any cuts, cracks, or imperfections, because this is the main sealing point underneath your cover plate. And if anything is leaking, it'll cause misreadings in your calibration. Beneath that is your filter assembly. This can also cause misreadings in your calibration or your test fixtures. We recommend replacing the filter once a year, or if you get any misreadings, or before any calibration is performed. Properly reseal the top cover plate. You will make sure both the gasket and the bottom of the cover plate are free of any debris and imperfections, and then apply a light coat of vacuum grease to the O-ring here. And as you put the cover back on, you'll put all 8 screws back in, and you'll tighten them down in a crisscross pattern for a nice even seal. So start with your calibration, you'll pull out plate number 3. The plates that will be utilized are number 3 through 16. Apply your plate to the orifice cover with the provided gasket, and you need 4 1/4 screws to tighten it down.